Welcome to Niagra.
And go.
Action.
You were saying you were tired.
Yeah, I'm tired, man. Like, I took a nap, too. I was off today.
I wish. You were off today?
Yeah, I got the boys here.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool.
Yeah. But I still woke up at 6 a.m. and went to the gym. We went to do one of those VR places.
Nice.
So fun.
You went there before, right?
Yeah, I brought them before. Yeah.
You're all wearing VR masks and you're sort of in an environment.
Yeah. Yeah, this one was like a fantasy, dragons and goblins, and had a sword. Had a sword and I could shoot magic out my other hand. Dude, my arms were so sore.
Hey, it's a good workout.
It is a great workout.
That is how Charlie works out.
We were drenched.
You've been all over the place, man. You were just in Niagara Falls.
Yeah, I just got back from Niagara a week ago.
Did you see Superman?
Saw his house. Or the hotel, sorry.
The hotel.
The hotel.
The Fortress of Solitude?
No. Yeah.
Turns out I was at Fort North.
Yeah. We did like the Maidens of the Mist boat thing tour. And I looked up and you could see, I was like, because we had talked about it before.
Yes.
So I knew what I was looking for. And I was like, yep, there it is.
Yep.
The hotel from Superman.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was a really cool trip.
That's one of those places where you always forget about it, you know?
Yeah.
Like when I was a kid, I was like, I want to go to Niagara Falls. That's going to be cool.
Yeah.
Never went. Never had the opportunity to go.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And then you forget about it. You know, it's like, oh, yeah, you want to go to Chicago. You want to go to,
all these
various
other
places. And it's like, I always forget Niagara Falls. That's, that should be on the list.
Yeah. It's very touristy.
Is it?
But
I feel like that's everything.
It's okay.
Man.
It's okay. Like you're a tourist, so
right.
It's fine.
I mean, the falls are majestic enough that you're not.
You don't care about it. It's like
it's
majestic is a way and powerful too. There's so much water.
You're like, where is this water coming from?
You can't
where
even
is
see.
It going?
When you get close to the big fall, you can't even see. It's just a sheet of white.
Wow.
Yeah.
How close does the boat actually get? The Maidens?
Pretty darn close. You're soaked. You have these ponchos,
but it's useless.
Yeah, and you leave, you're pretty wet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
what
she
so
said.
Cool. And in the hotel, the view was the falls, so you can open up the window and just hear it.
Yeah. Well, you sent me some photos. Was the other view? Was it a baseball field or some sort of?
There's a park. There's a park down there, and it's just like a little, not little, like a big courtyard.
No, it was huge. It seemed gigantic.
Yeah, it is. But
and you were there. How long were you there for? Just a week?
3 or 4 days.
Oh, 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you recommend a longer stay, or were you good? That was enough time.
A long weekend would be good.
Yeah,
because
you were there for work, so you probably had to go to meetings and stuff.
Yeah, I didn't really get to do a whole lot.
Right.
But there's some Niagara on the lake is supposed to be really good.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like some vineyards that you can tour. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But I didn't get to do any of that. I just worked. So it was a 3-day work event with all the managers from the company.
Huh.
And this is their 50-year anniversary, so all the spouses were invited too.
Okay.
So, there's probably 150 managers.
Wow. Dude, how big is this company?
It's pretty big.
Okay.
And, double it with, well, not double, let's say another 100 for spouses.
Okay.
So it's a lot of people.
Almost 300.
And there's a dinner you have your break-off group. All the accountants get together and they're like,
oh,
you counting the numbers good over there? Yeah, I'm counting them. How are you counting them? I count them in order. How do you count them?
I count backwards.
Right. So 8 hours of that.
That's always fun.
Brutal.
Yeah.
And but every night then they have like a social.
Okay. So is there like wife swapping? Is it like
God, no.
Okay. I'm just checking, man. I don't know what kind of company this is.
No, but like a lot of alcohol. They, so from 6 to 7, it's open bar.
Yes.
So it's like you got to get, and it's all dressed up in tie and suit and
oh god,
It wasn't. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't a bad time. I'm
right.
very blessed, but like walking down into this big room with everyone being social and being an introvert.
Yeah. And
It's
it's a
so not
schmooze
fun.
fest.
A
It's
lot
like
of kissing up. Yeah.
you have to be nice to, not that
Gotta
you
be
aren't normally
nice.
nice to
Yeah.
everybody, but it's like almost like an effusive niceness, like overly
Yeah.
nice. Like,
And
how's
most
it
of the,
been?
right. Some of the people you remember from the
Hmm.
last ones every 2 years. So only been
Right.
one.
Okay.
So a few people you remember like that, and then most of them you don't even know.
Hmm.
So it's awkward. Yeah, how's Tampa doing? Business is good. It's like those stupid questions.
Which
Yeah,
which which branch are you out of?
right. Yeah. Yeah, where are you from? You get your name tag that says it.
Uh-huh.
Brent
And your
Nevins,
name again?
controller, Tampa.
Brent. It kind of sounds like a fart. Is
Yeah,
that
Brent.
a fart? Oh man. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm thankful that I don't have to go. I do have to go to work events, but not so
yeah,
much because I'm not a manager or anything.
yeah.
So they do these things every quarter. Actually, I think it
Hmm.
might be monthly. No, it might be every, I forget, but it's called LDI, Leadership Development Institute. And all the directors and managers
Okay,
go to
yeah,
this thing, and
yeah.
then they come back and they impart their wisdom to us, how they played the game with the spoons
Hmm.
and the eggs,
Yeah,
you know, and the
yeah,
balancing, and it's like, when I think of like potentially going, if I were to get that opportunity to move up
yeah,
to management, I'm like, I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know if I
yeah.
want to do
It's
that.
if you don't know how to do it already, go into those things.
It never
Like,
helps.
no, because at this point, you should have read the books and
Yeah.
done your research. And
Yeah.
if you're walking away from there, I'm a different changed person. Well, then
You didn't have much going in.
yeah, you didn't have much going in. Exactly.
That I always want, because we had to do that as a teacher as well. They had these in services that you would
Yeah.
go at the beginning of school, and like, this is going to make you a better teacher.
Right.
And you have somebody that's 10 years younger than you, like explaining to you how it should be done, and
Yeah.
you're like, okay, I've been doing this.
Right.
You look like you're still a little wet behind the ears. That's the one thing I can't stand is when there's somebody who's significantly younger than me
Yeah.
trying to tell me what to do. And it's like, look, I understand that there's young people who know more than me, sure, in
Yeah.
certain fields.
Yeah.
But, when it comes to common sense and things, it's like if a 20-year-old is trying to tell me, I think that's something that all older people's, I never thought of that before.
Yeah, because when we were younger, it was different, right?
Yes.
We were smarter.
We thought we knew
Yeah.
everything. Yeah. Like, no. This is how
Yeah.
it's done.
This is how it's done. We know. Yeah.
Yeah. And now that we're older, it's like I look on every younger person as a little bit of a punk,
Yeah.
Just
Yeah. Dude, so I just remembered the previous meeting, same situation, just no spouses, right? So we're
right.
having the dinner, and for dinner you usually sit next to the people that you came with, like from
Okay.
your branch. So I'm next to one of the managers at our branch, and never seen a man so picky in my life.
Like about food or
about
just
food, right?
okay.
And there's always like a running joke. Well, well, the desserts come, and you can just see him shaking his head, like, I don't eat any of this. Like,
It
I'm
has
like, all right,
sugar
dude.
in it.
All right, dude, what do you eat? He's like, I eat ice cream for dessert. All right. Well, ask him for some ice cream. I did. They said I couldn't. These are our only choices.
Is
You
it like
know,
tiramisu or something? Like,
right? Yeah, tiramisu, a little slice of cheesecake.
I'll take some cheesecake.
Yeah, me too. So I was like, you know what? I'm like flexing. I'm gonna get you some ice cream. I've had a few drinks, like I'm gonna get you some ice cream. And we're in a big ballroom, so it's like the 150 people eating. There's a bunch of 20 tables or whatever, and people are giving speeches or whatever. They're giving little presentations while we're eating.
Ting 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 ting.
Yeah, so one of the waitresses passes by, and I secretly grab her and like, hey, it's my buddy's birthday. Can we get him some ice cream? And she's like, oh yeah, of course. I'm like, there we go. Done deal.
Wow.
So like one of the big wigs gets up and he's about to give a presentation, and all of a sudden I see at the corner of my eye a group of waiters coming, and one of them has a little bowl with ice cream and a candle lit, and she's like protecting the fire, and they're all coming toward us, and I'm like, oh no, I know what's gonna happen.
You got some ice cream, buddy.
They start singing to the guy. Everyone stands up. All 150 stand up. And the guy on the stage starts singing. Everyone starts singing to him.
Dude.
Talk about uncomfortable.
Did you film this at all?
No,
like,
I need to check. I think I had a little bit of it.
Okay.
I need to see if I can find it.
Yeah.
And
we need to show a clip.
So then the guy that's on stage is like, come on, his name was Andre. Come on, Andre, give us a speech. And he's like, oh, and he's like acting, he's super embarrassed,
right.
The guy didn't push it. Like, he didn't make him give a speech.
And he was like, I just wanted some ice cream.
I just wanted some ice cream. Oh man.
Wow.
And then like after that, people were buying him drinks all night, and
my God,
yeah, like everyone was coming to tell him happy birthday, and he's like, "It's not my birthday."
Brett was just trying to get me some ice cream. So what did he say to you after this? Like, was this you? Because he didn't see you.
Yeah, he knew it was me. I was right next to it. I told him, "I'm gonna get you ice cream."
Okay.
And oh yeah, so he threatened to get me back the next year, which he didn't do. He didn't do anything while we were there, unless.
Okay, so this was the previous year.
Yeah,
that happened. The 2 years ago.
What was ironic? It was one of my fellow controllers' birthday that day.
Wow,
it was her birthday.
Okay,
yeah, and she was like at the table next to us. I'm like, oh no,
nothing. You know what? You don't get anything.
Yeah, you don't get
your birthday.
anything. We're going to celebrate his pretend birthday instead.
Yes, his pretend birthday. Yeah, but hey, in all fairness, you got that dude some ice cream, and
everyone sang.
And everyone sang. He got free drinks all night. So yeah. Has that ever happened to you even at a restaurant? Anytime I become the center of attention,
I hate it
for anything. Because you were probably almost secondhand embarrassed or secondhand because you were so close to him.
Secondhand. And also, I didn't know if it was going to flip at any moment.
Right.
With him saying, stop, stop, stop.
Right. It's not my birthday.
I didn't do this. Right.
Brent. It's Brent's birthday.
And then I saw like my general manager, like a couple tables over, looking over, shaking his head. Like, because he knew it wasn't Andre's birthday.
Yeah. I was thinking this story was going to take a different turn, and it was going to be like a beer run type of thing. But an ice cream run where you guys had to like journey around
to find him
the
some
area.
Ice cream.
We got to go. There's an ice cream parlor 3 blocks down.
Right.
We're gonna get this. We're gonna get you some ice cream, man.
Yeah. Man wants his ice cream.
Yeah. So no, that's anytime I'm the center of attention, it's just nightmare. Inducing. It's weird. It was even from when I was a kid, like for birthday parties.
Mm-hmm.
When you were a kid and you had a birthday party,
your birthday party,
and you had friends invited over, and then I was fine when we were all just mingling around.
Yeah, as soon as
it's when you have to stand at the table in front of the cake with the candles, and you start getting anxiety about, will I be able to blow them all out? I'm 12 now. This is a lot of candles. Like,
I hope I don't spit when I blow. I always think that.
I don't want to spit on the cake.
Right.
I mean, it's fine for me, but no one else is going to want to eat it.
Yeah. I get anxiety when it's not even my birthday. And it's like, oh, God, now it's time. We all got to gather.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I've got to gather and sing. Everyone sing.
Mm-hmm. I cop out of singing most of the time because I always add the stupid little horn at the end of each verse. Like they say, happy birthday to you. And I go, and everybody gets a kick out of that, but I can't sing and do that. Like, so it's either or.
They get people that can't end the song. And many more
on Channel 4. And there's a whole other thing.
There's a whole slew of
Don't Be Late on Channel 8. And something about.
Something with a shoe.
Well, you have to channel 9, so it's something that rhymes with 9. I don't know what it is. Don't drink wine.
Yeah.
On channel 9.
All right, now we got to give you spankings.
Where?
And
Okay,
one to grow on.
that's the thing. Where did that come from? I'm curious.
The perverted uncle.
Yeah, that's a great point, right? Because hey, bend over. Let me pull your pants down, and I'm going to spank
12.
your bare
12's
bottom.
not enough. Let's get one more.
Wow, if you were still getting bare bottom spanked when you were 12,
Wait, they pulled your pants down, dude?
Well, when I was young, yeah.
They used to pull your pants down for your birthdays?
No, not for my birthday. This is when I would get spanked, like when I was, I broke one of the golden.
When you were a bad boy.
When I was a bad boy and I broke one of the rules.
Yeah.
It's
Those
like
are the worst.
People
are gonna think our parents beat us.
You're gonna get a spanking.
Yeah.
Go wait in the room. Well, but here's the thing. When I think back on it now, I was like, you know what? I think that's why I'm actually a very.
You keep all your clothes on at all times.
Yes, that too. But relatively put together person, because I actually had discipline growing up. Like I feel like I have discipline in my life. Like I will set markers for myself.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I went over the line there. That was whoa. I gotta. Whereas I think some people, they don't have that. They don't have any kind of marker of like, okay, I went too far that time. I don't resent my parents for spanking me, because they stopped at probably the right time when I was around 13, 14, I think, where it was like, okay, yeah, he's probably a little too big to get the rod of correction,
Yeah. Spare the rod, spoil the child.
Exactly.
Yep.
But my dad used to come in. Look, they would always say, go in the room. If they were mad at me, if something happened, I did something and they got upset.
Yeah.
They would send me to the room, and then I would have to wait, sometimes for like an hour.
That's the worst, right? Make you think
about it.
Forces you to think about it.
It does. But it was actually kind of good, because when they would come in, they were no longer angry. Like they weren't pissed off anymore.
Yeah.
And they would like usually read a scripture and stuff to me. And it was like, okay, you realize what you did, and this is actually the punishment for what you did. And I would be nodding like, and then, you get a couple of whippings and it stung. Yeah. It stung. But
no, my dad, I felt like my dad had the emperor behind him. Yes. Use the anger.
Let it flow through you.
Yeah. Embrace it.
Together we can rule the galaxy.
Together we can spank him.
Together we can spank the shit out of all the children. Can you? And I mean, look, Anakin took it to the extreme and just said, you know what? Let's just fucking kill them.
Let's just kill the kids.
Let's just kill all the kids.
Yeah.
We won't have to
worry about
They didn't
do anything wrong yet, but
right.
we're gonna
we know they're going to.
They're gonna mess up.
Let's not even worry about spanking them. Let's just kill all of them.
Just kill them. Yeah.
Yeah. Little extremist there.
Yeah, my middle brother, Chris, he would wiggle. He was a wiggler. Like I would take it. All right.
Clinch. You gotta clinch.
So much clinch in the cheeks. You can just
Yes.
But Christopher, he was all over. So my dad was like getting kneecaps and shins and be still, boy.
My God. Yeah, that could go bad. I know I was kind of smart enough. I feel like, if I move around, he could hit something he's not trying to hit, Because you got to think, it's the butt's a pretty large target, even if you're a kid.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's possible if they're swinging madly that they could hit leg, they could hit back, whatever. Yeah. They never hit me anywhere other than my butt, but yeah, it was very regimented in my household. Nothing ever seemed like off the cuff and like they were.
Right.
So I never even remotely thought that they were abusing me or anything like that. It was because most of the time I didn't get spanked a lot, but when I did, it was because I did something I really shouldn't have done it. Yeah. I mean, and I was a pretty good kid, so I got maybe spanked 2 or 3 times a year. It wasn't like I was,
Ours were always panic mode. No. Let me say something. Let me talk. Let me say something. Just real quick. Let me say. No. Let me say something. Like that was you could hear it from all 3 of us, whichever one. That was the conversation.
Let me talk. I got something to say. And then you could
hear him start to count.
Yeah.
Once the counting started, it was like, oh, that's it.
Wow, he counted. Damn.
1 to 3. It was never past 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how many
Yeah.
times did you get spanked on a single spanking?
There was no till he was worn out.
Oh my God. Serious?
I don't know. My memory feels like that.
Like he
I'm
just
sure
kept
it
going.
wasn't.
He was just
It
wailing
was,
on
but
you.
it was just like there was no like you get 3 spankings.
Yeah.
It was like, well, this is an extra long one this time. Like,
Wow.
there's
I
no
don't think.
rhyme to it or
Yeah.
rhythm.
I don't think I ever got spanked more than like 5 in a
Yeah,
go.
I don't remember, to be honest.
Now, did you ever have to go, because we both went to the same private school where spanking was allowed?
Yeah,
Were
yeah,
you ever spanked
yeah. There
there?
was a time when in the 5th grade, I don't know if you were in this group, Mr. Tim's class, but I don't know if you were in this situation.
Well, I don't remember this.
There was a bunch of boys making fun of Ron. Remember Ron?
But yeah, I feel like we talked
And
about Ron before.
and the principal just did a mass, and I don't remember. I was not making fun of him. I knew better than that.
Yeah, I never made fun of Ron.
Especially at
I mean, we
5,
laughed at
10 years old.
we laughed at Ron, but we also laughed with Ron because he
With
would do
Ron.
crazy
He would do
stuff and he would
crazy
laugh, and we would kind of be laughing at him / with him, I guess.
Yeah. And yeah, we got like a mass paddling. It was like 10 boys. I remember all sitting down in the auditorium, and he came in all at once, and everyone had him all bend over and pop, 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 pop down the list.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, this is not fair. Like, I did not do anything.
I don't.
And I remember thinking, I'm gonna get beat when I get home now.
I do not recall that. I feel like I would remember that, so I must
Yeah.
not have been involved in
Yeah,
that.
you weren't involved in that. I'm pretty sure.
Interesting. But I was there in 5th grade, so I don't know how I would have missed it.
Yeah, I think I was just in the wrong spot at the wrong time.
Yeah, one of those things. Wow, that's crazy, man. Crazy. No, I went to the principal's office once, but I never got spanked.
Was it to bring, like, the teacher asked you to? Can you go bring this to the principal's office?
No. It was something, I don't remember what it was. It might have been because I was talking in class or something. Because it was very rare that happened to me.
Very rare.
But I distinctly remember sitting in the principal's office at least once, and I don't remember what it was about. So I don't have any recollection.
I think that was my only principal office moment.
Yeah. Mr. Piku was our principal.
That's what I have to think about him.
I don't know if you know this. I've told you this. I worked with him as a teacher.
Yeah, you told
me. We worked at the same school for years, which was very surreal.
Yeah.
Because I would see him around, and he was
an asshole.
Like,
he was legit asshole.
Yeah.
Even as an adult.
Yeah. Well, he did things that were just insane to me.
Yeah, did make sense.
Like, I mean, I don't really want to go into it, but I mean, he used to rub female students' shoulders at lunch.
Well, I remember this one girl being like, he just put his penis on my back.
What? No way.
Yeah, she's like, I felt it. I could feel it on me.
Seriously?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yup.
Wow.
I remember vividly.
That's crazy.
At lunch, yeah. I remember for graduation, we had our graduation, and like I was standing to two of our classmates talking, 2 of the female classmates.
Yes.
Names.
Nice.
And he comes over and he shakes both of their hands. Y'all are gonna do so great in life. You're gonna do great. You go to college, this and that. And he looks over at me. He's like, "Yeah, you'll be all right." And walks away. I'm like, "What? What?"
Okay.
Like, at least lie to me. Yeah, you'll be all right.
And Brent, you will also be amazing.
Yeah.
Meet me in stall 3.
And he used to always treat Miss Afro horrible. And she was the best teacher there.
She was the best teacher there.
The best teacher there. And he would treat her like crap.
I don't remember that as much.
Yeah. He would spy on her. Like, I
do recall that.
With the intercom, he would just flip it on so he could hear what was going on in the classroom.
Uh-huh.
And he would do it to her all the time. Because every now and then you'd hear like a little something. You're like a little click. You're like, oh, yeah. Everyone would get quiet.
Somebody was listening.
Yeah.
And then she would look up like, yes?
Yeah.
Anybody there?
A couple times he was like, can you send Brian to the office now?
For no reason.
Like out of nowhere. Yeah, like he would hear someone's voice. You know,
Brian.
yeah.
Dude, it's coming up, man. We're in July. Well, we're about to be in July. When we're recording this episode probably won't air until like September. But
yeah,
it's going to be 30 years
next year.
Next year that we graduated.
Yeah, 30-year anniversary, boy.
Yeah, we gotta get the gang back together.
Yeah, we gotta see if we can call all 7 other people
up.
Up.
I feel like it's manageable. I feel like it's doable.
I think it's doable.
We're all still alive, as far as I know.
Yeah, I think so.
And
I haven't heard of it.
I mean, I heard some things about Brian, but I feel like he's still alive somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. He's probably rocking it.
He's the one that...
He's figured it out.
He's the one that I feel like I have not seen at all since we graduated.
I have.
You have?
Yeah, after we graduated for a year, like a few years after we graduated, he showed back up in town.
Really?
We hung out for about a year.
Because I heard he moved to Mississippi or
Texas
some other state, and he was,
I don't know.
Somewhere around. Because I saw Zach a few times.
Yeah.
I ran into him at the grocery store.
Yeah.
I obviously saw Andrea, and I saw I saw Tiffany at least once or twice, I think.
Yeah.
And Amy and James, obviously, I see and talk to frequently. Yeah. So
that's the whole graduating
That's
class,
it.
Folks.
That's all of them.
Yeah.
Like
when I tell people that, they don't believe me.
Yeah.
Or they freak out and look at me like I'm a freak.
Yeah.
Like come on, still.
I feel like
I've turned out okay.
Yeah. I think we did.
Yeah, we're fine.
Because I mean, look, you've had way more craziness in your life than I've had in mine. Yeah. And, I feel like you.
But I mean, look, we have this awesome, very successful podcast.
Super successful.
On YouTube.
We're rapidly approaching 1,000 subscribers.
That's right.
Rapidly. We're around 800 right now. 830.
Could you imagine if like all 1,000 subscribers were like in front of us? Like, I just got nervous just now. Might have just ruined the podcast with that comment.
Thanks for listening to The Introverse. New episodes every Monday, wherever the podcasts roam. Catch us on our YouTube channel at Introverse Pod. The Introverse is a part of the Introverse Podcast Network.